Hey, it's Andrea, and today is Monday, March 5th, 2018. I want to talk about something first, and then I'll do my vlog stuff. I want to talk about movies, because yesterday was the Oscars, or the Academy Awards, however you want to say it. And for the past several years, I haven't been watching it, because it's usually been movies that I don't know how to describe it, how to explain it. It seems like they've picked, in the past several years, they've picked movies that most people don't even watch. But I was very pleasantly surprised today when I looked at the list of the winners, and I was very happy with the movies that won. So if you haven't seen which movies won, then maybe I'll put a link to it in the description if I remember. So, but, yeah, so I wanted to talk about the movies I liked from last year. I didn't see all the movies that were on the list, you know, the ones that are, not all the ones that won awards. I saw a lot of them, but not all of them. My favorite movie from last year, from 2017, was Dunkirk, excuse me. And for a few reasons. One is I've always wanted to see this part of World War II done in a movie, you know, represented in a movie. I hadn't even known about it for very long because it just wasn't something that, you know, that I had heard about, really. I mean, I guess people in other countries may have heard of it, but I only learned about the experience, you know, about what happened in Dunkirk a few years ago. And if you don't know, how do I describe it? They were oh, I'm gonna get it wrong. Maybe I shouldn't say. Basically, the troops were trying to escape from the German forces. And if they went across this, across the water, they could get over to England. And they didn't have enough ships to take them over. Everybody was getting shot at, and there were planes and stuff. So civilians started getting in their boats from England and coming over and picking up as many soldiers as they could and taking them back and going back and forth, back and forth. So, something else that I really liked about this movie is that it felt very experiential. It didn't feel like someone was telling you a story. It felt like you were in the story. And I don't think it was done in a first-person view, but it felt like you were there wasn't somebody narrating to you, and it wasn't like a story that just happened. There were like 3 different places you would be, you know what I mean? Sometimes you were on this ship where this civilian was coming over to pick up soldiers and bring them back, and sometimes you were on the beach with soldiers that were trying to escape, and then there was another group of soldiers that were being pursued. Oh, and also I think there was part in airplane, British airplane. So yeah, I'd love to see it again. It was very moving and very, like I said, it felt like you were there, you know. So, I have not seen some of the other movies I saw. I was very surprised at the movie that won Best Picture, because I wanted to see that movie. Well, I'll say what it was. It was, it's called The Shape of Water, and it did not play very much in this area. It was like, I think it was limited release in this area, so either that or it came out at a time when there was a bunch of other movies. I didn't get a chance to see it at the theater, so I have to rent it. But I was surprised at that one because it's basically a sci-fi movie, and Sci-fi movies don't usually win Best Picture. Dunkirk, I think, won at least 2 awards. Like, one was for sound editing, and I don't remember what the other one I saw was for. I also saw Blade Runner 20 whatever the newer one is called. That one won a couple of awards. I think one was for effects, I'm not sure. So I loved it. I thought it was really good, and it was a good continuation of the first movie, you know, so especially with it had the same look and feel, so I really enjoyed that. I unfortunately did not see any of the animated movies that came out last year. I really wanted to see Coco, but I did not go to see that, so I'm probably going to rent it or buy it. I might buy it because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it won Best Animated Movie for the Academy Awards. What else? The movie that surprised me the most last year, that I wanted it to be good, but I was afraid it was going to be terrible, and it ended up being awesome. That movie was Wonder Woman. So if you have not seen it, I recommend that you see it. It was amazing. I loved it. Loved it. So, I cannot stress that enough. One of the best superhero movies to come out in a long time. That and Black Panther. I really enjoyed Black Panther. It had a lot of action in it, but I loved Wonder Woman more. I just loved it. So much action, so much true to the original source material. I mean, they changed some things, but I was afraid that the actress that they picked for Wonder Woman wasn't going to do a good job, but she did an excellent job, so yeah, it was wonderful. So that's it for my movie talk. What was your favorite movie from last year? I'd love to hear. I love talking about movies. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. In fact, I always ask people when I meet them, what are your favorite movies, you know? I don't really judge people about it. It's more like I feel like I'm getting to know the person because I watch a lot of movies. I did not watch as many last year as I usually have in the past. I probably only have seen 30 of the movies that came out last year. That sounds like a lot probably to some people, but that is not a lot of movies. Some of them I saw at the theater and some of them I rented, but anyway. So, the other thing, I guess I'll do my vlog stuff now. I did not do a vlog yesterday, Sunday, because I was in a lot of pain. I could not do very much at all. I had a hard time getting out of bed. I got out of bed really late. Just everything I did, I was in so much pain. I had to distract myself. I haven't been able to take pain medicine for a couple of years because I had a bad experience with synthetic opioid, and it took me a long time to get off of that. It takes a long time to come off of an opioid if you've been on it for a long time, and my doctor had me on it for a few years, and really for the amount of pain that it doesn't take enough pain away for you to have to deal with that much trouble, you know. Yeah, so I mostly do stuff like I do breathing exercises and relaxation and distraction and stuff, but sometimes my blood pressure gets so high from the pain. So high. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about pain. Especially on a day when I'm having less pain, so. Yeah, I'm having a lot less pain today. I have a couple places where it like goes, it comes on and then it stops, but I think the weather has really been making it worse for me. So today, Bob made sloppy joes for dinner, and we had the leftover coleslaw with it. I think he made french fries too, but I didn't have french fries. I just had a sloppy joes sandwich and some coleslaw. I don't know. I really wanted to go to the dollar store today, but I was too sore, so hopefully I'll feel well enough to go tomorrow. Oh, Bob and I bought our tickets to go to Texas. So we're going to be going to Texas in April and in the greater Austin area. So I'll be seeing my sister there, Nettie, and I'll be seeing my husband's brother there and his family. So very much looking forward to that. And, you know, you'll probably get to see some of that too. And I also ordered a new, because my sister and I were trying to do that video where we could do 2 videos, you know, where we could video each, we could both be in the same video but in 2 different places, however you want to say that, like a conference call type thing, so that we could collab. And I couldn't get my webcam to work right, so I bought a new webcam, and that should be coming in the mail sometime soon. So when that comes in the mail, maybe I'll do an unboxing. Who knows? I won't know any of the technical stuff to tell you, so I'll be like, look at this, it's so cool. But that's all I got to say for today. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.